you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great.
I've decided I'm starting all the interviews these days. You know, I don't allow people to do intros.
That's okay.
Just go, hello.
That makes my job easier, actually. And you've got the accent, so it makes it better,
Yeah,
too.
hello.
Everyone hears my Long Island accent all the
Long
time.
Island. Love it.
That's pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
Is it because you travel so much that you get like used to everyone's accents?
I don't
and pick it
know.
up?
And there's a lot of people that travel that can't do accents at all, so...
That's true.
I don't know, I'm just one of those really annoying people that can do accents for some reason. I don't know why.
You're not annoying at all.
Thank you.
My heart is like, I'm very flustered right now because I've told you this back in 2018, you were on my hall pass list.
Oh, that's right.
You remember that? My boss bet me that I wouldn't tell you, and I was like, no, I'm going to tell him.
I'm gonna do it.
So I'm not going to ask who's on your hall pass list, but who's on like your dream like foursome for golf, because you're a golfer, right? Not professional golfers though.
Not
So no
professional.
Tiger Woods, no.
Oh, crap. That's a big story. Obama?
Okay.
That would be good.
He's good.
Obama, Bill Murray. I've played with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I've played with Bill Murray on a few occasions, and it's the
I heard he
funniest
cheats
experience.
though sometimes. Is
Probably,
that true?
I probably does. But also, we live in Bill Murray's world.
Okay.
He doesn't care. Bill Murray, Barack Obama, myself, and probably like my dad or something.
Oh, that's so nice.
We just get drunk and talk politics and movies.
I love that.
Sounds
Movies.
good.
You and I had a really good animated movie conversation the last time we
Right.
talked. Yeah, we talked about like Toy Story. We like went down the rabbit hole of
Alright.
animated movies.
Jesus.
And that was a phone interview, which I have to commend you for because I don't know if you feel this way too. Doing the phone interviews is like pulling teeth sometimes.
Oh, it's hard.
It's awkward.
Yeah. I'm glad we're back in person.
Me too.
The Zoom thing is a bit...
The Zoom thing's okay.
Zoom
I
thing's
actually-
good, but the phone thing's not great.
I was supposed to Zoom with you when I was in Mexico, but we had so many technology issues, and I'm like, this is so much better. Like, we're on a couch now. Like,
I
we're
know,
like,
I know. When you think about it, all we did was phoners before.
that's all we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you get the in-person
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
but yeah, the phones.
Look
were-
at us now.
I love it.
Look at
We've
us.
come a long way. You had such a busy year. The Voice, the champion of season 23, first season and winning.
And champion of season 24, but we haven't got to that yet.
I believe in
We're
you.
gonna do it.
Do you think because you got a start on a show like that, it gave you a little bit of an edge?
I think so. I think in some shape or form, I can't guarantee that, but it definitely did. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't go in there as blind as I would have been if I hadn't been on a show
Yeah.
like that. If I was just another singer, you know, like
Yeah.
I was never on a show like that, I think it would have been a different story because I knew the workings of it.
Yeah.
I think it
And you can relate to the contestants a little bit
Yeah.
more too.
That was a big help. Like, I didn't actually realize how much it would come into play,
Yeah.
but just the song selection, the speaking to the artists,
Yeah.
the running of the show, it was just like, it felt very normal to me.
Yeah.
Even though it was my first thing.
You were a natural. Like,
I
you were
love fun.
so good at it.
Oh,
Actually,
good.
all four of you really complimented each other really well.
I thought so.
And I thought it was really cool, the bromance with Blake. And then kind of the unspoken, like, with you and Kelly, because she got her start on that too. So I feel like it was kind of like a rivalry.
Kelly's the most competitive person in the
Yeah,
world,
she is.
and I'm probably the least competitive person ever. So I was just like, I would just like wind her up as much as I could to make sure I got a reaction out of her. That's what she always bites too.
Yeah.
Kelly.
She's a fighter.
To be honest, I got so lucky. I keep saying this in every interview I do, but I got so lucky with the coaches that I ended up with. I mean, if that had been like 3 other people, that it could have gone anyway.
It was a really special season.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, and
I know your personality like outside of your music too, so I like that people saw you as more than just like a pretty voice and pretty face, but like you're charismatic and like you know the industry really well and how to work with these contestants.
yeah, I don't know. I said to myself, look, just go out and like be yourself and try and have a laugh. It is hard when there's cameras everywhere to be yourself, but what I would say about the voices, you very rarely see any of the cameras.
Really?
They have whatever way they have it set up in the studio, you can't really see
the
many
lighting
cameras.
kind of drowns them out a little bit, yeah.
So it was just like us watching performances. There's a small audience there, and just us having a bit of a laugh, and obviously Carson every now and then would do his thing. But for the most part, it felt like we were just in a room watching performances and commenting on them.
What a tough job.
So I know I had so much fun because I've been doing so much promotion stuff, going all over the world doing bits and pieces, and I found like The Voice was like a nice like thing to just go over there to LA for a couple of days, shoot a couple of days of battles or whatever, and then leave and go back to the day job. But it was just like, it's a really cool experience. Looking forward to doing it again.
I'm looking forward to it too, with all different judges. I'm predicting you and John Legend having a bromance. I do.
I hope so. I need someone that I can absolutely rip to shreds. like Blake.
Yeah. He's an easy target though. I don't know if you'll ever get that again.
I don't know. Blake said to me on day one, "You'll never hurt my feelings." And I made sure that I went for it.
Yeah.
I wanted to really hurt his feelings, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't do it. He's a soulless man.
Well, I'm excited to see season 24 and this Friday for the show to come out. We've been waiting.
I can't believe it's here.
Are you nervous before like the release of it?
Yeah, very nervous. It never gets any easier.
Yeah.
It's the biggest cliche. It's probably the question that you ask every artist, and they'll give you the same answer every time because I write the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I co-produce it. I play it to a few people within my team.
Yeah.
We all like it. That's great. But now we have to tell the rest of the world.
Yeah. You're opening up your soul to the world. That's.
And you just have to just keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah. What's the most personal song on the album?
Good. I'm going through them all here. On a Night Like Tonight, Science.
Okay.
Never Grow Up. There's a few.
Yeah.
It's
a really personal album.
It's personal, yeah. I try and write with everyone else in mind so that they can attach themselves to it. But
was there a lyric on this album that after you wrote it, you're like, oh, that is fire? Was there like one particular?
The way it came out of my mouth and the rhythm of it, there's a line in the song called "You Could Start a Cult" and it says, "I swear you could start a war or two, kingdoms fighting over you." And I remember when I said that, I was like,
I feel like that song's
look at this guy.
Too,
look at this guy with the English.
I'm a poet. I feel like I've been seeing that song pop up on TikTok a lot, so I feel like that when the album's out, that's gonna have a moment.
I think so. I think the title is very provocative.
Yeah.
Gets the people going.
Yeah.
And when I released the track listing, that trended. Just because of the
there's
title.
There's nothing else like it. Yeah.
I love that. It's nothing like.
Yeah.
What the title says. It's actually the complete opposite. It sounds
really?
It sounds like it's going to be a dark, like deep dark song. It's actually the complete opposite.
Well, that was like the first time I heard Meltdown, and I know it's about anxiety. I was like, this is a bop, though. Yeah.
It's only when you listen close.
Yeah.
You read the lyric and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm dancing, but.
But I like that there was you talked about a serious issue, but also you've put a different spin on it, which I think people need to hear too.
Yeah, I think like anytime I've written about, like I have a song called Science on my album too that's about a similar type of vibe, but I always sit down and write anxiety driven songs like on piano and they're ballads.
Yeah. That's what I feel like most artists. Yeah.
But actually, if you've ever had any sort of anxiety, your heart is racing 100 miles an hour and your head's going crazy. Point. And I was like, well, I want to write a song that reflects that pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
What's the one that you're most excited to perform live?
Oh, these are good questions. I've got.
When an artist says that to me, you don't understand. That's like the biggest compliment in the world.
On a Night Like Tonight, I've played it at like one festival.
Did you play it at Boston Calling? Yeah.
And it was just like, oh.
Everyone knew it too.
Because we put these little clips online, like on TikTok and stuff. And it's crazy. Like I would get to the second chorus and they would just be like singing every word.
Yeah.
And my first ever gig in like 5 years, I put like a 20-second clip out before, and they sung the title track to the album back to me. I was just like, it actually only dawned on me when I left stage. I was like, they knew every word to that.
Yeah. That was crazy.
It's crazy.
But now we'll have a year before you're at Madison Square Garden, so everyone's gonna know every single word.
I can't believe we're even saying that.
Madison Square Garden.
It's crazy. I walk past it. I've played it multiple occasions, like for radio things, for.
Yeah, but this is all you.
Yeah, played it with the boys. Like it was such a big deal, but it's I just can't believe it. I just said, let's try it and see can we sell it, because the fans have always like asked me, well, if you were to play any venue, what would you like to play? I was like, well, I'd love to play Madison Square Garden, or like, some may have mentioned a couple of others, and they were like, we'll sell it out, you put it on, and I was like, yeah, good one. And then it's a shock of my life when it's like I think it's either sold out or like
it will get there.
1,000 tickets or something left. So if you're in the area, please,
very
reasonably priced. Come down and watch great artistry.
Before I let you go, I have one more question. This is the question they didn't think I would ask you. I have said this since I met you in 2018. You are the best smelling celebrity I've ever met. So what do you wear?
I actually haven't put even.
You don't have anything
on? Just remind me. I need to go and put it on.
Well, what do you wear?
I'm wearing Santal by Le Labo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just the way you say that, oh my god.
Le Labo. La La Bomb. Yeah, no, I've been wearing that for a while. Yeah, my girlfriend got it for me, and yeah, I was like, yeah, I like that.
It smells good. So.
And actually, the girl that I did the Vogue Beauty Secrets thing.
Yeah.
She gave me a little travel pack, bottle of it. Yeah.
You gotta go get that now.
Yeah, that's where I'm going after this.
Niall Horan, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.